Hi everybody, welcome back to a new episode. It's episode 5. The series is really chugging along and I'm super happy with it. Today is going to be a big episode in terms of progression. We're going to take a big step forward by building kind of the starter mid-game base. I'm again not really sure what to 100% call it, but we're going to build it. And I'm really excited for it. If you can see behind me, I've actually expanded the path. So I'm going to show you that, and I'm going to tell you why I've expanded this path. So before, the path cut off, I think it was around here. So I just kind of extended it to this little bridge here, and then extended it around to kind of where I've been developing. And that's for a very good reason. I know in a previous episode, I was contemplating whether or not I should build my base like kind of in this area or on top of the hill. And I've decided that it's probably going to be better if I build it in this area. It'll kind of bridge the kind of gap between the bases that are in the starter area, as well as it kind of gives me a little more space to work with going behind. So I'm going to build it around here. I'm still not sure exactly where, but yeah, it's going to be around here somewhere. Of course, I'm going to continue this path. I think it's going to go curve like here, come up, and then it's going to go all the way to Daco 9's base. Did you catch that? Did you catch what I just said? Did you catch that? I have a serious problem with saying and I've noticed it when I'm editing, and I'm trying to get a handle on it. I'm trying to stop saying it because I notice it a lot now, and it kind of irks me a little bit when I'm editing my stuff. I'm not sure if any of you notice it or not. It's just, maybe I'm not 100% comfortable yet in front of the mic. There it is again. Maybe I should write down a script. I kind of just go off the cuff. But yeah. So I don't know if somebody wants to count every time I say in my videos from here on out, that'd be great, because that'll be a constant reminder that I need to stop saying no more please. But yeah, there it is again, the okay, no ums. Okay, I have to go get some materials and stuff for this base. That was not Oh my goodness. One sec. Let me take a little bit of a breath, a little bit of a breather. Let me kind of gather myself here, kind of rally up. Just give me a minute, please. Give me a minute. Okay, I'm back. Had to take a little lap around spawn, kind of regain some composure. Had to go back to my roots here in front of the egg house. But in all seriousness, this build, I believe I've said before, it's going to be a big one. I think it's going to be the biggest thing, definitely so far I've built. At least the biggest, one building thing. And I need to go get a lot of materials for it, mainly bricks. I've thought about maybe doing villager trading, but I've done that a lot in the past, and I enjoy it. It's fun to set up. It's kind of fun to get the trades down and cure the villagers and stuff like that. But like I said, I've done it a lot before, and I kind of don't want to do it this time. For a couple of reasons, I don't really have anywhere to put the villagers, and I don't want to. I don't want to have to build a place for the villagers right now. And yeah, I've done it before. I don't really want to have to do it again. So I'm gonna go out and farm. I guess I say farm, but more so collect some clay and some stuff like that, some other blocks. There's a lot of azalea biomes. What are they called again? I forget what they're called. Lush caves around, and if you don't know, they have a ton of clay. So I've already gone and got a little bit, but I'm gonna need more. Like I said, it's a big build. It's gonna take a lot of blocks, so I gotta go collect all those things. So that's what I'm going to do, and then hopefully I'll clear out an area and set everything up, and once I've cleared out the area and gathered some blocks, I'll see you then, and I'll start the build with you. Definitely won't end it with you then. It's not going to be a one-shot clip. But once I kind of get started, I will see you then. Alright, so we're here in the map room. We're just about to get to working on the base. And I just want to show you something. I've updated the map room. So now we have a 3x3 map of the whole surrounding area. And I gotta say, it looks pretty cool. There's Rain. He's making a hole all the way down to bedrock. I think YSL Owens going somewhere up in there. Of course, Ethan 30's island. We have Daco 9's little tunnel there. And the pathway, which isn't quite complete. I'm not sure where Daco 9 wants it to go, so I haven't completed it fully. But I will go show you the area that I have prepared for the base. Take Marvin here. Just on a nice little stroll. But yeah, so I'm not going to build the whole thing on camera because that's crazy. I'm going to need to take like frequent breaks and stuff like that. But yeah, so here is the area here. Let's just tie Marvin up. So yeah, it basically goes from this cobblestone block here roughly to about that cobblestone block. So I thought, you know, maybe, I think it's about 70 blocks, but I thought I will place the first foundation right here with you. But yeah, I'm not gonna do much more on camera. I think I'll just zoom down to when it's finished, because I don't think I can do it all in one shot. If I could, I probably would make a time lapse or something, but yeah, I can't. So, but yeah, anyways, there's the first kind of foundational wall set. Like I said, I designed it already in creative, not all of it, but most of it. So I'm gonna kind of be going off of what I designed, but I still have some stuff to add to it that I just kind of wanted to leave for the kind of survival aspect. But yeah, you can see how large it's gonna be, but it's gonna be really cool. I'm excited. So I'll be back when, I don't know if I'll be back when it's fully done or partially done, but I'll be back at some point just to kind of check in with y'all. Okay, everyone, so I'm back here. I'm just on Ethan 30's island here, just checking out how everything looks. This house is coming together pretty darn nicely. And I have to say, I think the spawn's coming... Wait a minute. You see that behind me? Yes, so I've been doing some work on the base. It's far from done, but so far we got like the face of it. And I really like how it's turning out and how it's kind of looking. I really like that DOSTA co. Honestly, I think it's really cool that you can see it kind of from almost anywhere in spawn. Hopefully it doesn't lower the property value of everyone else's properties around here, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, it's looking awesome. But again, there's still a lot of work to do, but I will walk up here and show you. Actually, I'll take this little path over here. This unfinished path. I think it's right here, yeah. So yeah, as you can see, it's definitely not done yet. I still need to build some stuff, and I need to do some texturing and stuff, so it's not just brick. But yeah, I think it's looking really sweet. We'll walk inside here just so you can see how big it's going to be. Yeah, so this is the middle right here. And then it's going to come down again on the other side, so it's going to be pretty large. And I'm thinking, you know, there's got to be like a chimney on top of like this part right here, I think. That goes like up the highest, maybe maybe like up to like there-ish. And then there's like a kind of like an awning kind of thing I'm putting off of here, just to kind of break up this wall. And then I'll have some like leaves and vines and whatnot. Gotta get a couple more mangrove logs. And then over here, I'm thinking about maybe just kind of keeping it open. Maybe like doing kind of like a big, like just like a big shop door, but it's gonna be up, so you can just walk in and out it freely. Especially when I get like an elytra and stuff, that way I can just fly in and fly out. Kind of thinking for the future. But yeah, there's still a ton more stuff to do on it. But I think it's coming together pretty awesome. I'm honestly pretty proud of it, and I think by the end of this is gonna be like my favorite build that like I've made. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'll see ya in another update video. Hopefully the main structure will be done, or maybe a little bit of detailing. I'm not sure, but I will see you then. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's been about, I think, 3 days since I first started this project, and I know the last clip I kind of already went over, kind of, I guess, kind of my ideas and stuff like that. But I think I'd just like to go over it again because I don't know how I feel about the whole. Okay, this is my idea for a build. I'm gonna build it. Turn around, boom, it's done. I kind of want to include you in the kind of process, and I also want to, let you see into my kind of brain a bit, I guess, with the process. But so we finished the whole structure here. So all the back walls are finished, the roof, everything is finished. I started doing a floor. I'm not too sure how I feel about it. Kind of was going for that like linoleum flooring, but maybe I might just make it a flat color, kind of like concrete. Not too sure. We got a couple entrances here because it's always good to have a few entrances. But I was really going for that kind of old style, I guess British factory kind of look. And I think it looks pretty good, honestly. I really try to keep it interesting. So like, there's elevation differences here. So it's not just, one elevation all the way down. It's just a long rectangle. And then I try to get windows in where I could. There's going to be a little structure here, like a little awning. I think I've said that before, that I still have to build. But before I build it, I kind of want to finish all the texturing, so it's just easier to get in behind it. And I finished this back portion here. I know I said I was going to leave it open for just like when I get into Elytra and stuff. And I have done that. I'm going to put a little door here, kind of like a garage door kind of thing, because like if a factory is receiving like an order or something like that, right, and it's a big order, you're not going to walk it through the front door. You need a big door to kind of bring it through. So that's what this is. I'm not sure what I'm going to make the actual door out of yet. That's still to come. And then the back is not whatsoever. Actually, I forgot this kind of what do you call that, ease trough, I guess, through the back, but the back is not detailed at all either. That's again a future thing. But yeah, I'm really liking how it's come together. I've put a decent amount of work into the factory, as well as just kind of behind the scenes as well. I've tried to get better video quality. I kind of noticed that in the previous videos, I don't know if it's YouTube compression or I didn't have my settings properly set for recording. Either way, the videos would just, every time like I'd move too quickly, it would just blur and become really grainy, especially like the leaves and stuff. And it was just kind of, I noticed it a lot. I don't know if you noticed it at all or not, but I kind of want better quality. So I'm trying that. This clip should be better quality than the rest, but I guess we'll see. But yeah, so I think this is definitely going to be the end of this episode. I can't do any more for this episode, but next episode I'm probably going to try to finish some of the detailing and maybe move in some stuff. But I just kind of want to talk about some things in the meantime. So the rest of this is just going to be me yapping, I guess. I'm going to show you where I've kind of harvested all the natural resources and stuff while I kind of go on this yapping session. But yeah, so I kind of touched on it, but I don't want to just build things and then show you like, oh, it's done, I built it. I really do want to have that kind of process shown. And it's kind of hard to do because that's kind of the trend of like YouTubers and stuff. They just kind of build something and just show you it. Back when I was younger and I would watch YouTube videos, they were like long plays. Like you'd see the whole thing, and I don't know. There's something charming about that. By the way, this is the cave where I've been doing some destroying of the world for its natural resources. I got some of the diorite and andesite there, and like all this is clay. All this is clay. But yeah, so I kind of want to keep you in that process. I think it makes things a bit more interesting. For sure. Because without it, it's just kind of like, okay, well, I put 3 days of work and, it just, I clip onto it, or I make a short little clip and then, 10 seconds later, there it is. It's done. As well, like, I just feel like talking about it is a great way to just kind of, I guess, pick up on some things for, like, you, the viewer. Because that's how I kind of learned, is I would watch, YouTubers, and they would build something, and then they would talk about why they did this or why they did that, and then be like, oh, I never really thought of that, but now when I build, I'm going to think of that. So that's kind of why I want to, I don't know. It's hard because it's not really the in content right now, but I as just a viewer, I'm kind of bored with the everything's got to be the same. You always see like the 100 days, or even like people were copying like Dream's Manhunt and stuff like that, and that's just, I don't know. It just doesn't feel. It just doesn't feel right. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to kind of bring back some of that old school, kind of just very chill, very, I'm not gonna do like a crazy thing every single episode, hundreds of hours in one episode. I'm just gonna play the game that I enjoy my time, and then show you what I've done with that time, and then hopefully you enjoy that as well. You may not, it might not be for everybody, but at the end of the day, it's what I enjoy, so that's what I'm gonna try to do. But yeah, I think that's the end of this episode. Like I said, we're gonna move in next episode as well as hopefully have some of the detailing and stuff done. But I'd like to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you later. Peace.